What's up, guys? Welcome back. I know it's been a really long time since I made a video, like almost 2 months. I miss you guys. Today's the perfect day. It's snowing. So let's get started. This video is a video for protection. I'm going to show you how to make a black salt protection witch jar. You're going to need a few ingredients, okay? These are some witch balls here off of a sweet gum tree. You can find these literally anywhere. Like, great for protection. You call them witch balls. I have razor blades. Razor blades are going to be used to put the names of the things that you want kept away and cut out of your life. I have black salt. And I have some, where is it? I have some straw right here. And to top it off, you're gonna need some, I'm gonna use silver rum. I don't really want to use water. I just feel like water's not gonna do nothing to it. I feel like even though if I add all the ingredients dry, I feel like I still wouldn't be content. I've made a lot of different type of witch jars in the past, and every time I make one, I always want to make one stronger and stronger and stronger. So what I've been doing lately, I've been making these witch jars. If I do feel like a shift in energy or whatnot, I put them back in the freezer. They get really cold because, you know, the alcohol, it never freezes. And it keeps the protection in place. This is how I feel. This is what I have found to be very effective on my behalf, protecting me. And when I make the witch jars, I mean, you can use whatever you want to use. I've seen people make them and put a lot of, they put nails in them, rusted nails, glass. You can put black salt in there. If you have like a big chunk of black salt, that'll be good as well for protection. Keeping away, blocking out negative people, making sure people don't come around your house. Now, the purpose of the witch jar now for protection is to keep away every single thing that you don't want coming to you. You see those spells that you be sending out to people that you don't want coming back to yourself? That witch jar is going to protect you. That witch jar is going to protect your home. That witch jar is going to protect your family. It's good for protecting your business. Because it's going to stop any negativity coming in. So it'll stop a lot of these motherfucking bitches out here from sending spells to you. It'll stop a lot of these witches out here that don't know shit about what they're doing, that are sending all types of shit to you. And you know, you want to block that off. You want to make sure that it don't come to you at all. You want to kill it off. The black salt is a wonderful addition to add into any witch jar. My first witch jar had like a bunch of sharp objects in it. I put Florida water in it as like a protective aid. I used to keep them in my window. They'd be really small, about 2-ounce jars, little ones, you know, like baby food kind of containers, something like that. And I had a lot. Now, over the years, you'll work on different forms of protection, and I feel like if you can get yourself set up with a really good jar, and you can make one for yourself, and you can do a new rendition of your jar and make it more powerful and stronger every 6 months. If you feel sooner, like if you feel like, oh my God, if you feel like you're getting really attacked, then you can't rely on the jar as much. You shouldn't be feeling nothing. Like if you are fully protected, you shouldn't be breaking down. Your emotions should not be able to be touched. That means your protection is getting weak. You shouldn't be able to have your thoughts as affected. I know that some of you may feel that energy when people are working on you, and when you do feel that, that's a different type of energy that is going to be, you know, coming to you, because now you know when people are doing stuff to you. You start thinking different. You feel it. You see premonitions. You get your visions. You know, like these dreams and stuff. A lot of you are dreaming and you're not really paying attention. You're not taking, I think you don't even care when you know, especially if you're being attacked by the enemy. And then they're constantly coming in your dreams. That's a constant sign right there. You are not protected. They're coming at you at every single angle. If they can get at you in your dreams, they're going to do every single thing that they can to you. Keep yourselves protected as well. Working rituals upon yourself. Protection baths. You can use soaps. I saw the baths. I saw the soaps. Oils, candles, every single thing that you can think it. If you can think it, I can make it. And that's what I've been telling you guys for the longest. When it comes to working on someone and them working on you, if you're doing a good job, they can't touch you. Nothing they send, nothing they say, nothing they do will affect you. If they are working on you and they're continuously doing it over and over and over, and you start feeling like somebody is doing something to you, they're breaking your protection. They're weakening you. If someone works on you every single day, that's a lot of energy you sending out every single day. And guess what? You're pulling a lot of that energy out of yourself too, because when you work a spell, you're working with the energy you have within you as well. So for those of you that don't have as much power and you're not confident in your spells, and when it comes to strength and, you know, just being able to put a spell together, knowing what you're going to do from A to Z, knowing who you're working it on, staying focused, all of that plays in the part when you work in a spell. A lot of you working in spells, you just want things to happen right away. You don't give nothing time. You want to work a spell Monday, and by next week Monday, you expect that person to already be seeing and feeling things. For those of you that are doing that, you don't know about witchcraft. You don't know the process. You haven't learned it. You're here now just for the quickness and the end results. And that doesn't get you anywhere. It's a jar I'm going to use. Now, really no correct method in how many of these witch balls you really are going to use or are supposed to use. Now, I use about 9 sometimes. That's what I do. Now, the broom straws are for protection. I had some here that I had cut and they disappeared. I'm going to cut some more. Actually, I'm just going to pull some more. Broom straws are really great for protection. I have a bunch of corn brooms in my house. Really, really good for protection and just keeping you safe. I'm going to put some rose thorns in here from some flowers that I had too as well. I find these to be really, really good in my jars. You see the thorns? I have a few left. When you buy flowers from the supermarkets, they don't be doing all that work and all that. They don't know. There's thorns in there and all of that. So when I do go to like some local supermarkets, I love when their flowers is like that. Because the stems, they come in handy for me. They're really great for protection. If you have any rose thorns, and if you have like a rose bush in your backyard, that's great for protection as well. Another way for protection as well, I'm going to show you guys. These spike nails right here, these are really a great way to be protected and to stay protected in the house. If you're getting evicted and you still have time with the bank, you know, they're going back and forth with you and stuff like that, for these nailed down, you clean them off with Florida water, and you can have a special all made. And you initial each corner here. So you'll do 4 corners, you'll initial them, and then you're going to place one at each corner of your house. Now, in a jar, you take the paper that the bank has given you, placed with your urine inside, and you write a petition on the bank paper, and you bury it in your backyard to keep you in that home no matter what. You nail yourself down, your prayer and your chant and, you know, the ritual that you're going to work over, the things that you're going to say. You have to be really, really confident that you're changing things and turning things around once you start working that spell. That gives you better results too. Putting the jar inside and praying to never be moved. And these are like 2 pounds, a pound to 2 pounds. They're really heavy. So for them, nailed down in the corner, this is a great way. You can keep these in your house as well over the door. You can use a horseshoe and you put this in between and you hang it over. And this is a great way to keep in protection in your home. So I have the black salt, I have the witch balls, I have the straws, and I have the rose thorns. And then the last ingredient I'm going to add in would be the razor blades. And I have like, I think this is probably a box of 100. But these razor blades will individually go inside of here. I'm going to put about 9 different ones for the things. I'm going to use the razor blades as my petition. I'm going to write down what I want to be protected, shielded, and guarded from. Now, I'm very confident in my jars that I work for myself. And upon working it, you have to have that confidence in every single thing. You know what you're doing. You know why you're doing it. It's for a source of protection. I placed everything in there. There's about 9. I used about 9 razor blades. These jars are great for protecting you from just everything that you don't want around your damn house. You can use whatever type of liquor you want. I prefer the silver rum. It works really good for me, and just what I want the jar to do in the first place. And once you shake it up, it'll give it that dark tinted color like that. If you do want to work it specific for one specific witch, or you know, someone that practices a lot of fuckery, and you just feel like you really want to be shielded from them, then you can do the same thing. You'll be more specific, so you'll be using those razor blades to pinpoint exactly what you want to be stopped and cut out of your life. So you write down their names on it. You can put a few people into them, but I just don't like to work them like that. I want the jar to create that protection for me and everything that I want surrounding it. So because I find a lot of you working protection stuff, and then it's like you're protecting the enemy. It's like, what are you really shielding? You're not protecting yourself at all. Within the spell, within the petition, and just within the work, everything that you're doing is geared toward the enemy. You want to be able to protect you. You always want to shield yourself, guard yourself, and make sure everything goes well. So a recap for this spell: you can use plastic containers with the metal lids. Any type of container, any type of jar will work for you. Use it. Make sure it's really clean. You'll have the witch balls. I added in the straws from the Broom, which are great for protection, protecting you from other witches, other people that do magic, other people that do spiritual work. Because there's a lot of people that are doing shit and they really not making nothing happen because they don't know what the fuck they doing. So you don't want none of that nasty negativity that they trying to, you know, mix here and mix there and put together on you to come towards you. Because even though some of these people working fucked up spells, the fucked up spells may not come to, but that energy that they trying to push out there, you will start to feel it. And I tell you the guys that a lot of times, you know, when people are trying to send shit to you, manipulate your mind, all of that, just be aware that not everybody has your best intentions. You don't have to do nothing to no one for them to come after you. And if they feel like magic is a way that they can get after you, they're going to do it. So, I mean, I just want you guys to stay protected, because a lot of you out there, you're doing stuff to people that have been doing things to you for years. You're doing revenge spells, you know, destruction, breakups, and then you're trying to fix shit back in your life. And I feel like it's fair. I feel like you deserve to destroy those people. Those people deserve revenge upon them. And in return, you getting yourself together, you may have had to put a certain people places you didn't want to. You may have done spells you didn't want to do, but you're doing it for the best of yourself, especially considering what people are working on nowadays and what people are willing to do to bring you down so they could be on top. You have to stay protected. Do what you need to do. Protect your family, protect your kids. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, and stay blessed.